Roar.
Chop or press 3 to 4 cloves garlic. Slice half pound of mushrooms and the tender portion of a green onion bunch. Cut 1 head of broccoli and 1 asparagus bunch into roughly even pieces. Dice 2 to 3 chicken breasts into 1-inch cubes. Pour olive oil into a pan over medium heat. Test whether it's hot enough with one of your chicken chunks. Drop in the chicken and add salt and pepper. Toss in your garlic and green onions. If you happen to have white wine on hand, dump in about half a cup now. Saute 2 to 3 minutes, throw in the mushrooms. Once the mushrooms wilt slightly, pile on the broccoli and asparagus. Try to show self-salvaging a partly rotted bell pepper, but don't bother paying attention to where your hands are and end up mostly filming an empty sink. Those are mushroom stumps in case you were wondering. Slice up zucchini and yellow squash while the broccoli is cooking, add them after 5 minutes. When the squash is cooked for 2 minutes, toss in sliced bell pepper and leave it just long enough to get hot. Finish with a handful of fresh basil. Forget you left the camera running while you start dishing it up. Still don't notice it when you close the laptop and head back to your room.
Hey, moron!
Serve over linguine or fettuccine, top with Alfredo sauce, parmesan, and toasted pine nuts. Eat it.
So, there is my take on pasta primavera. Well, it's called pasta primavera alla Madre because it's my mom's recipe, so I guess it's not really my take on it. It's just, maybe it is mine because, I've taken it down from her the same way I did the mac and cheese recipe, so. But, yeah, this is, it's a sort of a light, it's fancy without being fancy, It makes you feel accomplished. There's a lot of chopping involved, so you'll need a little bit of patience for that. But other than that, it's actually really easy. Just, start the chicken cooking with the onion and garlic and salt and pepper. Then add wine, then start layering the vegetables depending on how long it takes each of them to cook. And you can, vary the vegetables if you want to. I usually like to have snow peas and snap peas in there too, but I just could not find any this time, so had to leave them out. But yeah, switch it up to whatever kind of vegetables you like. And the wine really does make a difference. If you have wine, definitely use it. It just gives that little extra. And yeah, this is a little different than a standard pasta primavera. Usually you would use a red sauce, but this, this is sort of like I said, it's sort of a lighter take on it. It makes it a little more fresh, a little more summery, even though primavera means spring. Whatever. And the mushrooms that I was using this time were leftover shiitakes from when I made the udon. So you don't really want that. What you want is just standard white mushrooms or Bella mushrooms. Though Bella are a little bit earthier tasting. They're usually better for some a darker heavier kind of dish. Well, maybe like a red sauce. So if you're going to use red sauce, maybe go ahead and use Bella. And as far as pine nuts go, you can buy toasted pine nuts, pre-toasted pine nuts, especially from Trader Joe's sometimes has them. They're not too bad on price. But you can also just get them as themselves, just buy them raw and, just dump them into a dry pan and heat them up until they start smelling lovely. And then you can turn off the heat and let them keep heating until, just watch them, because the second they start changing, they go quickly. Like, they go from perfect to charcoal in seconds, so watch that. Though I understand if you want to skip them entirely, because, pine nuts can be, they're pretty expensive, so I understand if you want to skip that part. Yeah, I think that's about it. So thanks as always for watching. Go try some of my recipes. If they're good, tell me how much you like them. If they suck, tell me how to fix them. Follow me on Facebook, Sabertooth Chef, on Twitter and Instagram, Saber_tooth. You know how YouTube works. Please do all of the things, and I'll see you in the kitchen.
Drop in the pepper and add salt and pepper.
Wow, we're identical.
Yum.